All right, what's going on? What's going on? Come on in, come on in. Let me get this. Let me get the mic right. Uh, I am not at home, so my setup is not as pristine as it usually is. But we here. Got in pretty late from the flight, so I ate really late, so I'm not even hungry. But I haven't had breakfast yet. But it is what it is. Yeah, we are live from Vegas. Um, yeah, live from Vegas. Already traded, so my trade day is done. Um, right now it is 7:30, 7:30 in the morning. I already traded, made my money. I'm done. So right now I'm just chilling with you guys. So anybody here already traded? Already made some money today? Come on in, come on in. Look at that market going down. Oh man, good money. Look at all that money. Good money at that. Let's do a cheer for that drop. Let's do a cheer for the drop. Yeah, I'm on a little earlier than I normally am. That's because I'm not at home and I have nothing else to do. I didn't already traded. I didn't already made my money for the day, so I am happy about that. No need to keep on trading, and that's the secret about making money in this market. You have to know when to stop. You have to know when to get out of the market. Stop playing around with your money. So many people would they'll make money and they'll keep trading and then they end up losing the money. Just Just leave it alone. But yeah, if you guys got any questions about the market, if you're interested in learning how to trade, look, this is the place to be right here. This is the place to be. Money has already been made. It's only 7:33 here, but I trade about 9:30 to about 10:30. So I only trade between 9 to 10:30, and I'm done. If I don't make any money by 10:30, I'm still done. I don't try to rush a trade. No, this is Nasdaq. I trade Nasdaq. But yeah, right now I am in Vegas, so I don't have my normal setup. But yeah, we chilling this week in Vegas. Play a little music while we sitting here looking at this beautiful market drop. I made some good money on that drop, boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski. I'm telling y'all, trading is not as hard as people think it is. It's really not. It's really not. The market is either going to go up or it's going to go down. Our job is to find where it's going to turn around. That's it. Your only job is to look at the charts, and the chart will tell you where the market is more likely to turn around and go the opposite direction. And you just place a trade to buy or sell at that area. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. But I got time today. I've only been here 8 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So we just chilling today. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is coming in. They're just now landing, getting to Vegas for our little trade group meetup. So yeah, so I got here yesterday because I wanted to trade today. That's how much I like trading. I was like, I'm gonna get to Vegas a day early, not because I want to be in Vegas, but because I want to trade Monday morning. I got here probably about 10 o'clock at night, so it's not like I got here to enjoy anything. Um, so yeah, all I did was get here, get something to eat, got set up in my room, and I set up my little trade station. That's it. I got straight to it. I did trade a little bit last night. I traded a little bit last night. I made about I made about 300 last night trading. And mind you, I don't trade at night. Oh my bad. I don't really trade at night. But I traded last night because I was just sitting in the room. I was chilling. Um, I was on TikTok, and one of the guys I follow on TikTok, they were running. I was on TikTok, and one of the guys I follow on TikTok, they were running a little internet phone key. But yeah, I joined into their live. I tuned in, um, and they were making money at night. So I figured two tears in a bucket. I might as well go ahead and give me some money too. I mean, the cool thing about trading the futures market, it's open 23 hours a day. So you can trade just about anytime you want. You know, it probably was about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. About 2, 3 o'clock. I don't know what time was it. I can show you exactly what time it was that we traded. It was about 3. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning. Y'all see this big old jump to the top? Y'all see this big old green candle right here? I made a lot of money on that candle last night. Made some good money on that candle. And that was 3:05 in the morning. And I don't never trade in the morning. But the way that I teach, the strategies that I teach, you can trade anytime. My strategies don't work only certain times. My strategies work anytime the market is open. So I'm about 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm chilling in Vegas. The market was open. I said, why not? Why not take a couple trades 3 o'clock in the damn morning? Because mind you, here it was only like 12 o'clock. It was only about 12 o'clock. So I made about $300-400 3 o'clock in the morning off this big run right here. So I'm gonna mark it up for you so y'all can see where I took my trade at. So this big old run up here, the market started running up. It pulled back. It pulled back. Let me see. Where did I take that trade at? Right here. It was right here. It was this candle right here. Is the reason why I bought the market. It came out here. I rolled the market up. That's it. I didn't have this big old zone area here. This zone area was not here. The reason why when the market ran up to the top, it created this zone, and this is the same zone that I used to make money today. So today when the market opened, I placed my trade. I bought the market right here to go higher up. So the same trade I took last night that created this big old zone is the same reason why I made money this morning, well, later on this morning, from that jump to the top. Hey, what's going on, Futures? How you doing, bro? I was just showing them how I was just showing them how I made money. Yeah, I'm in Vegas. I'm in Vegas right now. So I was showing people. We have a trade meetup. We're meeting up, little trade conference. You know what I'm saying? I'm be chopping it up with some of the people I trade with and going over some trade and trading live. And playing golf. Playing golf. What's going on, Bronze Doll? How you doing? Yeah, so since I was in Vegas last night doing nothing, I figured I'd go ahead and place a couple trades at night. So I bought the market right here. This is where I bought the market at. I ran it up, right? Made a couple $100. Because of that big jump to the top, it created this big old zone that I got marked off. So that zone was created because of this big run up to the top. So not only did I make money in the creation of the zone, but today when I woke up, might as well say it's my nap. I woke up from my nap and the 9:30 New York Open, I bought the market and went up. But I sold the market. I sold the market from here. So the market was coming down. I waited for it to pull back. It pulled back to here. So I sold it, made some money. When it came down to here, I bought it, made some money. Trading is not hard. Yeah, the audio is muffled. I'm in Vegas, and my microphone doesn't sound as good as the other microphone. Oh, you got two PAs? Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Let me see if I can use a regular microphone. Oh, it's way louder. Let me turn this down a little bit.
That's too much background noise.
Whoa, let me turn it down.
The other was better.
Yeah, let me put the other one back in. There we go. A little better, right? I'm telling you, that's the only downside to being remote and not being at home. I don't have the same equipment. But Kiana, appreciate the heart meat. That's awesome. Love the heart meats, bronze doll with the heart meats coming through. Sebastian, what's going on? Sebastian in the building. Terrence in here. How y'all doing?
Guild, look into it.
Guild. The is it some guild swings? What is guild?
Yeah, from the news they're gonna go.
Guild Sciences.
Guild science. I'll look it up. This is another level right here that played perfect. Look at it. Look how this level bounced off of there so good. I'm zooming in for y'all. Y'all see that? This is called a Fibonacci. I used the Fibonacci to find the 50% of this zone, and look how it bounced off of it. Look how it bounced off of it. Almost perfect. Almost a perfect bounce off of that Fibonacci. Hi, Ice. How you doing?
Fibs are on the money, man. No joke.
Oh yeah, I love some fibs. I love a good fib, a good Fibonacci. And it's really how you use the Fibonacci. When I have a zone like this big gray area, I will use Fibonacci to find the 50% of that gray area, and I will take a trade off the 50%. Oh, I appreciate that, Hot Ice. I'm currently in Las Vegas, so that's why the mic sounds a little bit off because I'm remote. So I got some of my equipment, just not all of my beautiful equipment. Oh, I miss my screens. I miss all my computer screens. Right now, I'm just trading off of a little. I'm gonna show you. I'm trading off a little thing. I'm just trading off these two. These two screens is all I got. That's it. I'm not used to that. Yeah, so I'm not used to trading off of two screens, but I did make a bag today. Oh, did I make a bag this moment?
It will make you for screens.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have one extended screen. I just don't want to travel with a bunch of connections and attachments. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Because I have a dual screen that you put on back of your laptop, and it pulls out to two screens on the side. But it's just too bulky for me. You know, it's bulky, and I got to carry it in my bag.
Yep. Cough shop setup.
Oh, but the money I made today. Look at that. I'm pull over for you. Pull over for you. Look at all that. Look at all that gritty greenery. Look at all that greenery. Yes, sir. Your boy went bananas in Vegas. Nobody comes to Vegas to lose money, right?
It's that multiple account.
Nobody comes to Vegas to lose money. So yeah, I got a bag. Look, this is the whole group. This is the people in the group. Everybody got money today. Everybody got some money today. And we didn't even start trading together yet. Oh yeah, gotta have multiple accounts. I don't believe in having one account. That's crazy. You gotta have multiple accounts. You gotta trade all of them. Trade all of them.
What up, Will?
User 12, what's going on, man? I got this microphone that's not as clear as the one at home. Oh, yes, I am real. I'm really in Vegas. But hey, sooner or later, my AI will take over. My AI will take over. And that AI clean too, bro. Oh, that AI clean. I'm just working on him talking and interacting with people. You know what I'm saying? I got to program it to answer certain questions. Put the little keywords.
Recognizes me though.
He said, make sure I recognize you. I'm trying to get it like that. Well, I'll still do my live. The bot more so is going to handle all the webinars. That because the webinars are 24 hours a day. So when people click on the link and sign up to the webinar, they'll have the option to log in immediately and watch the webinar or schedule a time to watch the webinar. But it would be my AI doing the webinar. Because I'm not going to be able to do a webinar at any time of the day. You know what I'm saying? If they click on the link at 2 in the morning and want to do a webinar, you got to holler at my AI. He said he need a round of. You want the AI to give you a round of applause? Well, I'll do it now. I'll get you a round of applause now, and I'll see if I can program the AI to recognize you. But yeah, but that's the goal, is to have the AI do my webinars, and I'll still do my live. You know what I'm saying? Put them to work for me. like a free employee. You know what I'm saying? I'll feed them some megabytes or something. Some terabytes.
You play any of the card games in Vegas?
Not really. I'm not really a gambler. I do sit down at a little blackjack. I'll do a little blackjack, but I'm only playing blackjack to get free drinks. So I'll put about $30, $40 on a blackjack, and I'll just sit there and get a couple free drinks. Maybe I might make some money. I might not, but
Nice.
I don't really be bugging like that. My thing in Vegas is the food. I am a foodie. I am a sucker for a good Vegas buffet. I don't eat buffets at home, but Vegas buffets are different. Vegas buffets have
Make sure you rock some
made for you
MHT
steaks,
merch.
lobster tails. Oh yeah, I got my MHT merch over there. You already know it. I already got a new student, my Uber driver. My Uber driver signed up for my course. Look, hey, look, I don't play about my business. I am serious about I'm serious about my course. I put a lot of work into my course. So yeah, the Uber driver asked why I was in Vegas. Hey, what's going on, Tonic? He asked why I was in Vegas. I was like trading. The Uber driver asked why I was in Vegas. Hey, what's going on, Tonic? He asked why I was in Vegas. I was like trading. I have a trip. When I'm taking my family to Japan, is a business trip. When we just left Puerto Rico was a business trip. All my trips are write-offs. All my trips are write-offs because I talk about business everywhere I go. But there's a way that you set it up before you go on your trip so that you can get a business write-off. You can't just travel and say, "Give me a business write-off." You have to have a reason. You have to have paperwork showing that you're going to meet you're going to meet a banker. Even if you're out of country, you can just go to a bank, and if you set an appointment for the bank before you leave, that's proof that you went there for a business trip, just in case they try to audit you. Gave y'all some game. You better write it down. Hmm. How you can travel, but write it off as a business. Schedule an appointment with a bank to meet with the bank manager or the bank, whoever at the bank in that country. That's one way of doing it. There's other ways to do it. You just have to do it before you leave. You can't go there and then do a meeting because they're like, it wasn't a premeditated business trip. So yeah, if you get the right CPA lawyer, they can make sure your stuff is written off the right way to where everything is a business write off. As a day trader, you get access to over 200 write offs.
What do you say the meeting would be about, Bell?
Offshore accounts. If you're in a different country, the meeting is about an offshore account for your business, or consultation for offshore account, or you could say you're meeting with some potential
Okay, bet.
business partners or students. But your CPA lawyer is the one that writes it up the right way to where the government says yes, that is a business write off. So the thing with business write offs is all about how it's written up. Um, for instance, if you're a real estate agent, right, and you want to write off a boat on your business under your business, you can say, I show properties on the lake. I show people properties on the lake, so I need this boat for business so that I can take clients on the water so they can see their house from the water instead of driving up to the house on the driveway. That right there will make your boat a business write off. And why do I know that? Because when I get my boat, I'm going to flip a house on the waterfront so I can write that house off in that boat. But yeah, it's all about how you write it off. It's all legal as long as you write it legally, write it off the right way. You can't just be like, I got a yacht, write it off. Why did you buy that yacht? How does that benefit your business? And the cool thing about being on social media, and having a YouTube, I'm considered uh, um, a social media, what's the word, um, influencer. So a lot of things that I do as far as my visuals is actually a write-off. My haircuts, the
So
jewelry,
if I purchase a vehicle
the
at the end of
clothes,
the year, how can I write it off as a
everything is a
personal
write-off
account?
because I need to look a certain way when I go live because I'm an influencer. You can't influence people if your hair look all crazy, your clothes all wrinkled. You got to be clean, baby. So if I purchase a vehicle at the end of the year, how can I write it off as having a personal account? What do you mean having a personal account? The way you write off your business, a car under your business, you have to it's better to lease it if it's over 6,000 if it's 6,000 pounds or higher or over, you actually can write off the whole lease.
It's not having an LLC.
You have to have an LLC. You have to have an LLC, a tax ID, and you have it registered as like a S corp, C corp. But yeah, the only way you can write off anything under business, you have to have an LLC.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, and if you're trading in the stock market, you should be trading under a business because that's over 200 write-offs. So like when I buy my Corvette, I'm gonna buy it right before the end of the year. Even though a Corvette is not over 6,000 pounds, it will still be a business write-off, and I'll still get a good amount of that money back. I may not get 100% back, but I'll get about 50% back because it is under my business, and my business is image driven. Because I can't, it makes it easier for me to sell a trading course and for people to believe that I can trade if I have monetary things that prove I can trade. The way people brain work, they think the only way you are successful is if you have a bunch of depreciating assets. You know, it's funny. They want to know, do you got a Gucci bag? Do you got watches? Do you have nice cars? They people like to see that to believe that you're profitable in making you can make money. When that can't be
Sorry,
farther
we
from the truth.
contract workers when
Because
using
most people I know that
crossfires.
make a lot of money don't have a bunch of nice shiny things. Yes, as a prop firm, you are a contractor, but they still pay you as a contractor. So the way I have my Apex set up, Apex pays Hawk Investments. Hawk Investments pays William. So Apex pays my business. My business contracts me to work for Apex, basically. It's just in the way you register your business, which
Yay.
in my course I have a section. Um, the guys that I use, I'll pull it
I
up for
set
you
up an
guys. Oh, I
Apex
go
with
here.
LLC.
Signed.
Yep, you signed with an LLC. Yep. I'm gonna show you the guys that it's on my AI stuff. They are. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show y'all who I. Where my guys are. Why is my class trying to tell me to buy my course? They're telling me to buy my own course. Are you crazy? Get my face. Are you crazy? Why would I pay for my own course? All right, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, right here in my course, I have a video right here, right? These are the guys that I use. They literally can structure your business. They structure your whole business. They do hybrid corp and partnership, liability only risk investment, control members, taxes. They literally will help you set up your trust. This is in my course. These guys, they're using corporation LLCs trust to help you make money. These are the guys that structured my whole business. And my students get a discount with them when you let them know that you are a student of mine. They're an awesome company. They do the S corp stuff for you. They'll set it all up for you. They can register in a different state. They break down how they set it up for you. Yeah, so yeah, my students get as much help as I can provide. real, real shit. Because when it comes to this market, man, you have to be focused, and you have to make sure your ducks are in a row. Make sure your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted. Because if you try to do all this by yourself, you can very easily mess up something. You can very easily tear something up. And if you have your stuff set up the wrong way, it's going to cost you money in the long run. It will cost you money. Because if you haven't designated your LLC as like an S corp or a C corp, you might want to look into that because you're missing out on a lot of tax benefits by not having a S corp or a C corp. Just an LLC alone is just part of it.
It went right to that line.
It went right to the line, didn't it? Right to the. I'm telling you, the lines I teach y'all, they don't be playing around, man. They get it popping. And I'm saying, if you stay focused, there's a lot of money in here, people. And it's I hate to say fast money, but it's fast money.
That's the fair value gap, right?
Yes, yep. I use it as a zone, but yeah, it's a gap. It's just the way you trade the gap. And of course, I teach you certain ways you trade them. Now, this right here, this is my mentor. This is who we're down here in Vegas to trade live with. So this was by 10:33. This is what my mentor did by 10:33. Outstanding. Outstanding. This is what I did by 10:04. This is what your boy did by 10:04. Yeah, buddy. Buddy boy. So I'm not on the level of my mentor. That's why he's my mentor. You know? But I make way more money now with him than I did before I had him as a mentor. Because see, a mentor, the right mentor doesn't only teach you how to trade, but he gives you the confidence to take trades. That's the main thing, right? Because before, even though I was making good money, I was getting out of my trades a lot earlier. I was like, look, I got my money, let me go. Having the right mentor helped me be more confident in my trades and trusting that I know when to actually get out of a trade. As a beginner trader, I want you guys to just focus on getting to a target and getting out. Once you get used to hitting the target and getting out, then you build a cushion. Then you can start sticking around in the trade a little bit longer. But the way I teach is I want you to do what I did when I first started because that's what made me able to trade the way I do now. A lot of instructors they teach you how they currently trade, right? And if they're instructors, they've been trading for 10, 15 years. So as a new trader, you can't trade like someone that's been doing it for 10, 15 years. And my first instructor, that was the issue I found with him. Even though he was a great trader, he was teaching from a space of this is how I trade after 15 years of trading. But as somebody that's only been trading for a couple months, I shouldn't have been taking the trades that he was taking. I shouldn't have been risking what he was risking. I should have been a little more focused on getting a certain amount and getting out. Whereas his goal was 5 to 800 per trade, he never really explained to us how to trade micros or how not to put a bunch of contracts in a trade. He was doing 5 contracts, I would do 5 contracts. And I would wonder why he would make money and I'll get my head knocked off. Because he was trading from a place of I got a nice cushion in my account and I got 15 years of knowledge. I was trading, I'm a newbie, just copying what this guy is doing. So the picking the right instructor is really big. You know, not saying he was a wrong instructor, just not the right one for me. Other people, he might have been the perfect instructor for them, but for me, he did teach me a lot. He taught me what futures was in the first place. So I just took that and ran with it. I'm not mad at it. If I had to do it over again, I would do it over again because he taught me a lot. But you know, it was some lessons that I learned that he didn't quite teach me. I just learned from it. Wolfman. Huh. But yeah, we in Vegas chilling. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'll probably get off of here at the hour mark. Go get me something to eat. Because for me, it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. For you guys, it's lunchtime. If you're on the East Coast, it's lunchtime. And this is not an AI background. This is my this is my hotel room in Vegas. I was just looking at it. I was like, why does that look like it's a fake background? Look at that. The market ain't doing a damn thing. And and that's why I got my money early. That is why I trade 9:30 to 10:30 because it's 11 o'clock on the east, and the market ain't doing a damn thing. That's why I don't trade after 10:30 because it don't be doing nothing. I need the 9:30 open. I need to get my bag and get the hell on about my business before 10:30.
Gee, I think that you came on live in the morning.
Hey Dina, we in Vegas, so I was already sitting in front of my computer, so I figured I'd go live.
Oh,
Because
that's
you
right.
know I already got my money. You make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, yeah. It's only 8 o'clock here. It's only 8 o'clock, so yeah. I was already up, so I normally at home after I finish trading, I have so many things that I gotta do. But since I'm in Vegas, when I'm done trading, I ain't had nothing else to do. So it's only 8 o'clock, so ain't really nothing going on outside besides people, just people gambling, of course. But yeah, I don't want breakfast because I got in probably about 11, about 10 o'clock last night, which is about 2 o'clock in the morning at home. I went and got something to eat. By the time I sat down, ate, and got back to my room, it was almost 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. So I'm not even hungry yet. And this background looked like it's an AI background. No, people, this is a real background. Just a hotel room in Vegas. I noticed when you like the screen now, if you like the live, it has a bunch of different hearts and lines and little batons. It look like, or is that the little horns, the little party horns? I think that's cool. A little more interactive when you double tap. I think that's cool looking.
Yeah, hotel rooms are pretty nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this room. It's it's just the only thing I don't like about staying in the actual casinos is the rooms are so far away. Like by the time you walk all the way down here, all the way over here, turn left, go up the escalator, go up the elevator. Like, why is my room so far? Like I was this close to trying to get a room closer, just like close to the strip, but not actually on the strip, because those hotels, the price is probably about the same, but they have the breakfast in the morning, and I like going right downstairs getting breakfast. When you're staying in the resort, I mean, when you're staying in the on the Vegas Strip, breakfast is like a hike. You gotta walk very far to get breakfast. But on the regular hotels, the regular embassy suites or something like that, I just go downstairs and breakfast is in the lobby. But I will have to catch an Uber every time I want to come to the Vegas Strip. So, you take the good with the bad. Because being ex-military, we came to Vegas a lot for practice for training. So I was in Vegas a lot. Vegas, funny story, not funny at the time, but now it is. Vegas is where I got my one and only DUI back in like 2000,
We have set up a
2007.
reason.
Like back in 2006, 2007, I actually got a DUI in Vegas. Ain't that crazy? They have it set up for a reason. Talking about the rooms as far as walking far to food for food. Gotta walk a mile to get some breakfast. Some breakfast. I sure could use a nice little
The
biscuit.
other rooms.
Yeah. So that's why sometimes I like staying off the Vegas Strip because the regular hotels like Embassy Suites and stuff like that, they got breakfast right downstairs. So,
GM all.
hey, how you doing, Rashonda? Yeah, we in Vegas chilling. You know what I'm saying? This is the room. This is not AI. This is the Vegas room. I done already got my money this morning and got out the market. It's only about 8. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, so I'm not even hungry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so yeah, we chilling.
Oh, I missed the trading.
Oh, you didn't trade today, Rashonda? Look, I got a bag today. Oh yeah. Oh,
No, not
I
this
got a
morning.
bag this morning, baby. That market was moving and grooving. But you do know the market is open 23 hours a day. You can trade or at least practice anytime you want. But you see why I don't trade after 10:30? Because this is a 5 minute chart. And look how slow the market is moving. Look, look, I was done. This was 11:30. This is about 10:45. After 10:45, it just slowed down. After 10:45, it just slowed down. So that's why I stopped trading around 10:30 because it won't pick back up till about lunch. About 12 o'clock it'll pick up.
Yeah, it is moving slow now.
Yeah, yeah. After about 10:30, 11 o'clock, it slows down. So I just be chilling in.
I can't read charts for nothing trading. Just ain't my thing.
Oh, trading is for everybody, Aaliyah. Trading is for everybody. I teach beginners. I teach people that don't trade that never traded
See,
before.
let's practice
I teach them how to trade.
Makes.
That's what I do. I teach you. I don't teach you how I trade now. I teach you how I traded when I first started making money trading. I teach you how I started in the beginning. I make it very simple, very easy to understand. And then once you start focusing and making a consistent amount of money, you can learn more by joining the trade room that I'm part of. But you don't have to, you know. I teach enough to where you can not only start giving yourself a raise,
I've learned to make
but
sense
you
of the
can
market.
eventually quit your job if you focus. Oh no, Ali, what you mean? What you mean no money left? You trade with a prop firm, right? Not your own cash. And who was your instructor? Did you have a teacher or were you self-taught?
Rebel.
Oh, no, 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 no. The way we trade now, we use a prop firm. So, like, if you look below where it says Apex or Bulanox, with those accounts, you only pay like $20, $30 a month when they're on sale while you're practicing. Once you pass that evaluation, they will give you anywhere between 25,000 to $300,000 to trade with. So you're not trading with your actual money anymore. You're trading with their money. Yeah, that's the way you trade. If you were putting your own money in the market, I see why you don't want to trade no more. Because who got time to be spending their own money and losing it?
Okay, didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, Leah. Oh, look, this the money that I showed you. This money right here. These are all separate trade accounts. This is a two. The top one is a 250K trade
That's
account.
amazing cause who
This
just
one down
cashed
here is a.
25K
I want to say that one's a
sitting
250
around to
because I got
trade.
two 250s. The rest of them are 50 and 25K accounts. So you can have multiple trade accounts. Exactly. Who got 25K sitting around? Well, I do now, but I didn't before.
Right.
So what you do is you kick out $30 a month for Apex or Bulanox, and you watch my videos. You learn how to trade. Once you make $1,500 of fake money, Apex or Bulanox will give you 25,000 as a placeholder. You get to keep anything that you make above 25,000. So they give you 25,000. If you make $2,000 your first month, guess what? It's going to say 27,000, but 2,000 of that is yours. So yeah, that's how you trade. That's how you learn $30 a month. Once you make enough money to pass that evaluation, you take your time and you build on that new account. And it's real money, people. It's not fake your time and you build on that new account. And it's real money, people. It's not fake money. You make a certain amount of money, you request a withdrawal. Hey, appreciate the heart me. What's going on? Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I appreciate the gifts. But yeah, we make money using the company's money, not really our own cash. Don't put your own money in this market while you're learning, because you're going to get your head knocked off. It happens to everybody. I used to trade options every day.
Can you withdraw?
How often can you withdraw? Every 8 trading days. So if you trade every other day, it's going to take you 16 days. If you trade every single day, it's going to take you about a week and a half. I trade Monday through Friday. So once you make a certain amount of money, you can withdraw every 8 days or 8 trading days. And you can have multiple you can have multiple accounts. So the way I do it is if I make $1,000 in account number one that month, I'm only going to withdraw $500 from account number one. I only withdraw once a month, and I only withdraw half of what I made, right? So when I say once a month, I'm not talking about the first of the month. Some of my accounts, the month is on the 15th. Every 15th is a month for some of my accounts. Some of my accounts, every first is a month. So I just take out half of what I made. So say account number one, two, three, and four are on the 15th. I will take out half of what I made from account one, two, three, and four. So if I made $1,000 in each account, I'm gonna take out 500 from each account because you want that account to grow every month. You don't want to make $1,000 that month and then take out $1,000 because now you're back at the beginning and you could lose the account. So if you make 1,000, take out five, your account is growing by 500 every month. And once you get that nice cushion built up, hey, you are unstoppable. You can make big trades and chill. You ain't got nothing to worry about. But the goal is to build a cushion. That way you won't lose the account. But it's a strategy, it's a skill set, it's discipline, is learning discipline, understanding what you're doing. That's the value of having a mentor, um, having someone teach you this stuff, not just watching YouTube. People be like, oh, you can learn how to trade from YouTube. You can learn a lot from YouTube, but YouTube is not going to teach you
Education to
discipline.
know how to trade.
YouTube is not going to teach you what to look out for. Yeah, you need the education to know how to trade. That's what I provide in my course. My course is pretty detailed, and in the $600 version of my course gets you access to practice with the group
Greetings,
every
beginner.
Saturday. Hey, Janetta, what you doing? What you doing? What's going on? Hope you made some good money. Yeah, but the $600 course not only gives you access to the trading course, but it gets you access to Saturday practices with a group. That way you can ask questions live. I give you some tips and some pointers
Finishing up trading.
to make pretty good
I
money.
made some good money this morning.
Hey, Jeanette says she made some good money this morning. Yeah, yeah. I love it. I love when my students make money. Yeah, dog it makes me feel good. Make me want to do a little praise dance. The market was moving. At 9:30, that thing was moving and grooving. But yeah, the course, not only is the course going to help you trade, but the Saturday practices is going to help you bridge together some things that you might not have understood in the course. Um, you can ask those questions, write them down throughout the week, and Saturday we answer them. You know, I record all the weekend sessions. Matter of fact, this past weekend I got to post that one. I just got to do some editing to it first, but I'm gonna post that one. Um, you get access to my affiliate marketing mini course for the 600. But my course is very affordable. I accept Afterpay, Klarna, all those little payment options. I made sure my course wasn't too expensive because I never wanted to hit people in the head for the price. But at the same time, I can't make it dirt cheap. You know what I mean? I can't make it dirt cheap, but I can make it affordable. Because if my course was $50, nobody would buy it. Trust me when I tell you that. Because I gave some people free access to my course. Ask me how many videos they watched. I gave people free access to my course. They probably watched 10% of the courses. So trust me, when I tell you, if you make a product too cheap or free, people won't pay attention to it. Sometimes I think 600 is too cheap. Because my very first trade course, I dropped 1,500 on that course. I dropped over 1,500 on two different courses. One of my courses was 800. I paid 800 for one course because it was on sale. It was normally 1,200, but he put it on sale for 800 when I bought
How's
it.
Vegas? You guys going to trade together tomorrow?
Oh, Vegas is good. Yeah, everybody's getting in tonight. Everybody's just not flying in. I got in last night because I wanted to trade
Good
Monday.
morning, brother.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, but I came in last night because I was like, I got to trade Monday. I got to trade Monday, cut. I'm not trying to be in the airplane on a Monday when I could be making money on a Monday. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to Vegas Sunday so I could trade Monday and then I could go play golf.
Dollar reporting.
100 a day. I mean, I did more than 100 a day. Oops, my bad. Do as I say, not as I do. Because y'all don't have the experience yet. But you will be making more than 100 a day. Trust me. If you focus, you will be making more than 100 a day soon. But that's a starting point. And honestly, some of my accounts, I still make less than $100. Look at that. Y'all see that? $17, 20, 30, 34, 36, 39. I got accounts where I still make less than $100. But guess what? It's green. It's green. That's all that matters is that it's green, baby, baby. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, Yante?
Son tomorrow at noon a week. Leaving Friday, returning Thursday. Am going to take my laptop.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Take that laptop. Yeah, take that laptop. Hey, look, we got to make money on vacation.
$100 a day keeps your job away.
That's right. 100 a day. 100 a day definitely kept my job away. I did 100 a day for a year. So you leaving Friday, return Thursday. So yeah, you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, you got to get your trade in. Yeah, don't go a whole week without placing at least one trade. Y'all think I didn't trade when I was in Puerto Rico? You crazy there. We got to Puerto Rico. I traded Friday before we left. I traded in the airport, and I traded Monday in Puerto Rico before we left. When I say I trade every day, I don't like skipping days. It's like gym. You don't want to skip too many gym days, do you? What's the point of going to the gym if you're gonna go once a week? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of the gym if you're not gonna go on a regular basis? Same thing with trading. What's the point of trading if you're not gonna trade on a regular basis? It's fun, people. Trading is fun. If you don't enjoy it, then maybe you should stop. If you don't enjoy trading, maybe you should stop.
I know that's right. We'll trade Friday morning before we
Yep, yep. Trade Friday morning before you roll out. Don't rush the process, but at least you're there. At least you're present, looking at the market. If an opportunity pops up before your flight, take that opportunity. But don't rush it. If you don't see nothing, you don't see nothing. But trading in the market builds your confidence. It builds your discipline. If I sit here for an hour and I don't see a good trade, I just don't make money then. I'm cool with that. Because if I can't make money from 9:30 to 10:30, I'm not gonna make money from 10:30 to 11:30 either. Once you practice enough, all you need is a good hour. A good hour should be enough to make some money. You know, if you practice, imagine sitting down for about I say 2 hours because you get to the market a little early. You mark up your charts. I sit down probably about 10, probably about 8:30 is when I sit down because I normally go live with you guys at 8:30 in the morning. So while I'm marking on my chart, I go live with you. So from 8:30 to 9:30, I'm marking up my chart, chilling. So that's an hour. From 9:30 to 10:30, I'm trading, and then I'm done. So you're looking at a 2-hour workday. A 2-hour workday. I mark my charts up and talk to you guys for about an hour, and then I trade for about an hour, and then I come live with you guys and talk to you guys live. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go live to talk to you guys, but I like talking to y'all. I like talking about my course. I like talking about trading. I like when new students sign up. That's why I go live, because I enjoy it. But if I wanted to disappear, I could disappear. Yeah, you can't, bro. We go a majority of our lives going to a place, working for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. But you don't want to spend a couple hours learning how to trade. I don't understand that logic. You don't want to spend a couple hours learning how to trade, but yet, since you can remember, you've been clocking in somewhere for 8 to 12 hours a day. We've been working 40 plus hours a week for years. And you telling me you can't give 2 hours a day to learn how to trade? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You want to know what a scam is? A scam is going to work 8 to 12 hours a day, 40 plus hours a week, and don't own no parts of that company. You don't own no parts of that company. And you busting your butt working for them, and you not doing nothing to make some money on the side. You ain't doing nothing to learn another skill to eventually help you leave that job. There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. What's wrong is having a 9 to 5 and not doing nothing else. You go home, you watch the football, basketball game, you watch Real Housewives of wherever the hell they're at. You work 40 hours a week, you go home and you don't do nothing. That's crazy to me. You don't go home and and take a couple classes. You don't go to school. You don't learn real estate. You don't learn trading. You don't learn options. You just go to work 8 to 12 hours, go home and watch TV. Sell that TV. Sell that TV. Get rid of that fire stick. Get rid of distraction. Okay? Go to work because we got to pay bills. Go to work. When you get off of work, read a book that not no fantasy book. Read a non-fiction book. A book, I don't care if it's a book about stock, if it's a book about real estate, if it's a book about confidence. Go to work, get off of work, read that book. Watch that course. Pay for that course. It don't have to be a trade course. What else you want to learn? But guys, do not go to work every day of your life. Get off of work and do nothing to improve on your life. Okay? That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. You got to be a go-getter. Because at the end of the day, nobody is going to give you a damn thing. I'll give you some guidance. I'll give you some tips. I'll give you some ways to make money. But I can't make the money for you. I cannot make the money for you. I could point you in. Y'all want to learn AI? I could point you. I could point you in the direction of what I did to learn AI. You want to learn how to sell digital products? Like my trading course is a digital product. An ebook is a digital product. You want to learn how to sell digital products or create a digital product? I got you. I could point you in the direction of where I learned how to do all that. You want to learn how to go live, how to make money online? You want to learn how to make money as an affiliate? I got you. I can show you what I did to learn how to become an affiliate with all these different accounts out here, all these different opportunities. You know, if you don't want to learn how to trade, I have other things that I can show you that I did in order to do what I do. You think day trading is my only source of income? It's a great source of income. It is my main source of income, but it's not my only source of income, people. I wouldn't be a good mentor if I told you that all you needed was one source of income. That's crazy work. If a mentor tells you all you need is one source of income, unfollow them. Unfollow ASAP. That's crazy. If all you do is go to a job and come home and don't do nothing else, that is called one source of income. Don't get stuck like that. You've got to do something else. Come follow me. I will show you other things. If you don't want to trade, maybe you like AI. Because guess what I'm about to start doing? I'm about to start charging people to build them an AI character. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. If you don't want to take the time to learn how to create an AI twin of yourself, you could pay me. I'll do it for you. Is that not a good job to have? Do y'all want to learn how to do AI so you can start charging people to build their AI for them? Yeah, I can show you how to do that too. Bro, there's money everywhere. Money is, I'm in Vegas right now. Money is everywhere, baby. Anywhere you want to go, anything you want to do. I may not be able to teach you, but I could point you in a direction of where to learn it at. Yeah, Jeanette. Yeah, learn how to do this AI, and you could charge people to build their AI for them. It's a win-win situation.
I've learned that also the world has moved towards AI and more to come.
Yeah, the world moved towards it. Y'all, hold on, y'all see my AI? This is the wrong one. That's my VPS.
You got a great eye avatar.
Yeah, look at that. My AR be chill. My AI be chilling, boy. That boy looks smooth in the mud. Look, that AI looks so smooth. I went out and bought a cream suit. Think I'm playing? Think when I go back home, I'll show y'all the cream suit. That AI suit, bruh. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. I literally I made this video right here. I made this video and I immediately went and bought this.
Wow, that looks so real.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They look real. Oh, this right here. When I made this is all AI, mind you. This is all AI. When I seen that cream suit, I said, I didn't know I looked that good in cream. I was like, I didn't know I looked that good in cream suit. I went and bought me a cream suit. I ordered that mug. I'm gonna go get it tailored. Y'all think I'm playing? This was not me at all. This is my AI in Puerto Rico. I designed this when I was just chilling in Puerto Rico while my son was getting ready to go to the beach. I was like, for one, I need to get in the gym because he looked like he about 175. I'm about 185. You know what I'm saying? He about 175. I like that 175. I'm gonna get down to 175. Make sure that suit fit nice. He got the chest open too. Hey, look, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing? Y'all trying to learn this AI? I got I pay $38 a month to learn that. I pay $38 a month to learn how to do that. That AI character is about to start running my webinars. So the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna put marketing for my webinar for people that are interested in learning how to trade, learning how to do AI, learning how to sell digital products. When you click on that link and you sign up for my webinar, it's going to give you the option to say, "Hey, do you want to watch the webinar now, or do you want to schedule a time to join the webinar?" So no matter what time you pick, my AI character is going to be there going over day trading course. He's going to go over the AI course because he is AI. He's going to go over how to make money on digital products. He's going to be going over all that in a webinar, and he's going to ask you which one do you want to learn, or do you want to learn all three? And if you say all three, he's going to send you the links to sign up to all three. If you say I just want to learn day trading, he's going to send you a link to sign up for my day trading course. My AI is going to run that whole webinar. He's going to be able to answer basic questions. He's going to be able to, I'm going to have random questions pop up like there's other people in the webinar, and I'm going to program him to answer those more complex questions. And if you ask something that he doesn't know, I'm going to get a text message on my phone, and I can answer that question, and you'll get an email that answers that question later or whenever I get to it. So there's so much you can do with AI. That's what I'm doing with mine. There's also photo shoot. These AI characters look. There's also photo shoot. These AI characters look so much like you. You can literally have your own image wearing different clothing, styled a certain way, sitting down. This is the photo shoot, the mini photo shoot that I did with my character. That's one picture. I didn't really like the way he was sitting, so I did another picture. I look like I'm a talk show host. You know what I'm saying? Photo shoots. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Well, these are all AI. These are not pictures of Will.
Amazing.
What's going on, man? He said, "No, I don't really trade." Yeah, I really trade. I really trade. I really do this AI stuff. Hey, look.
That's impressive.
I'm trying to tell Jeanette. I am trying to have all my students. I want all my students to be touching 1 million in the next 2 years.
Done trading till 6.
I want all my students to be touching 1 million in the next 2 years, at least close to it. Even if you ain't got the whole million yet, I want you to be at least close
And
to
now
it.
for that.
Done trading till 6. Or you gonna trade tonight at 6? It'd be some good money at 6. Yeah, but all this is a course.
I hope the voice that reads my text right now is a girl voice.
Nope. It's random. It's random. But yeah, this right here, this is what I'm doing to learn AI. It's called Digital Boss Code. It is 38 a month, but you can learn AI for ebooks. They have a replay vault to show you all the replays in there. They have bulk video reels, how to build a chatbot, people. Right here, how to build your AI twin. This is how I learned how to build my AI twin. I'm learning how to build a chatbot to talk to people without me having to answer questions. Look at that. Coding systems, AI prompts. Like, Canva AI. This course, and look, these are still locked. They haven't even unlocked these yet. Look at all this stuff that haven't even unlocked yet. Crypto stock investing, AI powered finance. AI powered finance, people. All of this is $38 a month. Bruh, I don't play. I don't play. Y'all want to learn? I got everything that you need to learn to survive in the future. I don't know who that is. You want to survive in the future? I got you. I want all my students, all the people that follow me, I want y'all to be at least close to 1 million in 2 years. With the way technology is working, it's very possible to attain 1 million liquid. It's very possible to attain 1 million liquid in 2 to 3 years. Y'all better come on in and stop playing. We're gonna trade, we're gonna learn how to trade, we're gonna learn AI, we're gonna learn how to build digital products, we're gonna learn how to become affiliates with affiliate marketing. These are all things that I currently do. It's not like I'm saying, hey, let's try it out. No, I do these things. I do AI. I trade every day. I sell digital products. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in Vegas right now chilling. We have, you got to live life, people. Life is here. Are you trying to live it? Look at that. You got paid. I just got paid about 50 bucks. From what? I don't know. I don't know what I just got paid from. It's 50 bucks. Cool. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Hello, John said he on the 7th floor.
You out there with Beast Trader.
Yeah. We all here. Yeah, he literally just texted me. Yeah. So this is not this background is real. This isn't an AI background. This is a real background. Because somebody earlier asked me that. They was like, "Is your background fake or real?" I was like, "Oh, that's real." Matter of fact, I need to open up the shade. I have the regular light in here. That's the real light. Let the sunshine in. There we go. There we go. Got a little bit of sunlight coming in now.
Get up and jump on the bed that will teach.
Get a jump on the bed.
Do you guys take trips to Vegas annually? If so, is it usually around May?
Yeah, it's funny because I got a post about uh, what I posted last year, and I was in Vegas last year at the same time with BowlBot. So last year I was a speaker with BowlBot in Vegas. This year I'm with Beach Trader in Vegas. So like literally the 12th. I was here on the 12th last year. But yeah, I would like it to be an annual thing. Hopefully, because I like meeting everybody and trading with everyone in person. Because we're always talking on Zoom, but to actually meet everybody, I think is cool. But last year when I came here is when I met Beast Golf. I mean Beast Trader. He's Beast Golf too because he golfs. But that's where I met Beast Trader. Yeah, but I like Vegas. The reason why I like trading in Vegas is because I can get up. I wake up early anyway, so waking up early is not a problem. But I can wake up early. I can trade the market, make my money, and be done by 8 o'clock. It's the market, make my money, and be done by 8 o'clock. it's it's 9 o'clock now. 8:59. It's 9 o'clock, and I've been done. I've been done. I can enjoy the whole day. Like literally, this is why I want to move to California. But I don't want to move to California until I can buy a condo on Venice Beach or what's the other one? The Pier. I want a condo on Santa Monica Pier. So once I get to the point where I feel as though I can, I want a condo on Santa Monica Pier. So once I get to the point where I feel as though I can comfortably afford a condo on Santa Monica Pier, I will have a spot in Cali because to live in California, to wake up about 5 o'clock in the morning, trade about 6:30 to 7:30, and be done for the day, I will literally I will literally give myself even more time. And that's the thing. I want to give myself more time. Technically, it's the same amount of time, but it's not because trading at 6:30 in the morning till 7:30 is the New York Open in California, basically. So I can knock my whole day out and be done at 8 o'clock, and I will have the rest of the day. My son wouldn't even be woke yet. You know what I'm saying? By the time I'm finished trading, my son would be just waking up, getting ready for school. Now, being on the East Coast, I have to wake up, get him dressed, get him to school, come back, and then trade. If I lived in Cali, I could get up, go to the gym, trade, and be done before he even scratches his eyes in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want.
Northern Cali is beautiful. I would definitely live there. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
expensive.
I love California. I'm always in Cali. But I also do a lot on the for those that don't know, I do a lot of entertainment too. Um, my degree is Berkeley College of Music for music business. So a lot of my entertainment contacts are in California. So I go to California several times a year, and I always enjoy it. But I don't want to go to California and just live comfortable. I want to go to California and I want to be on the Santa Monica Pier. If it's not the Santa Monica Pier, I want to be at least I don't want to be in the hills. The hills catch fire too much. I don't want to be in the hills. You know what I'm saying? I want to be near the beach because I love the beach. I want to be right there on Santa Monica Pier. And when I'm not in California, I can Airbnb out a condo on Santa Monica Pier. Come on, people. If you looking for Airbnb in LA and you see an Airbnb on the Santa Monica Pier, oh, you jumping on that? You, I want to just sit out on the rooftop terrace. You know, I'm talking about the little the 2, 3 story condos right there on the beach where you can literally throw a rock and hit the sand. I want to be right there. I can Airbnb that out most of the year when I'm not there. And when I go to LA, I can just black out those dates and just go chill in my crib on the beach. Anytime I have a business trip in LA, I can just go head over there. But things like that is why we learn how to trade in the market, why we want to learn AI, why we want to learn digital products, why we want to learn how to make money online so that we could talk about stuff like this. Oh yeah, I want me a crib here. I want to get a spot there. I want to catch this flight to go here. I literally just got back from Puerto Rico Monday. I'm in Vegas Sunday. Trading has made that possible. My 9 to 5 would never. and I had a good 9 to 5. I had a good career. I had a good career. So financially, yeah, I could have went to Puerto Rico, turned around and went to Vegas. I could have did that with my career. But guess what? I got a schedule. I got to work. I had somewhere I had to be on my schedule. So I couldn't just go to Vegas. I couldn't just go to Puerto Rico, come back Monday, catch a flight to Vegas the next Sunday and chill because I had to work. I got to clock in. I got to go here. I got to go there. I got to do this. I got to do something that someone else is telling me to do. But because of my schedule with a 9 to 5, I wouldn't have been able to do that. No way in hell could I have took 2 trips back to back. My job would have been like, we can't give you that much time off. They would have been like, we can't give you that much time off. We can't give you 4 days to go to Puerto Rico and then turn around and give you 4 days to go to Vegas. No job is going to give you that many days off in a row. That's why I said, I got to go. I got to get up out of here. There's too many things I want to do with my time. I don't want to ask somebody, can I have 4 days off? Can I get some time off, boss? What are you talking about? Y'all, focus. Get this stuff down so that you too can have the option to leave your job. Now, if you like your job, keep it. By all means, if you enjoy your job, keep it. If I'm not trying to force you to leave your job. If you like it, keep it. If you don't like it, learn how to make money to give yourself a raise. Once you start making money to give yourself a raise, you can have the option to leave your job or stay. That's the only thing I want to provide. I want to provide people the option to stay at their job or leave. That's it. That's all I want to do. I want you to have the option. Life is about options. I want you to sit there and be like, you know what? Mr. H showed me several ways of making money to the point where I could leave my job if I wanted to, right now. And you can decide to stay if you're not. If you want to stay, you decide to go if you want to go. But it's all about the opportunity and the option to do so. And that's all I want to provide. Yeah, I was just responding to John. Yeah, Fred. Let's see what Fred doing. Because right now, Beast Trade and Fred are here that I know of. Yeah, actually, when we go to Japan, we're actually stopping in LA. So we're gonna, because you guys, I'm taking my son, my family. We're going to Japan. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna fly to California because it's cheaper. We're gonna fly to California. We're gonna spend a day in California because my son want to see Cali. So we're gonna spend a day in California, and then the next day we're gonna fly from Cali to Japan. We're gonna spend our time in Japan. Then we're gonna come back to California from Japan. And I'm thinking about staying an extra day But if not, we just fly back to Cali and then catch a flight from Cali. I just don't. I just don't want to catch a flight all the way from Japan to Cali, then Cali to Carolina, all in one day. I don't want to be on a plane that much. You know, what I'm saying? I don't want to be on a plane that much, bro. So we might on the way back from Japan, we might stop in Cali again, spend the day in Cali, and then catch a flight the next day back home. But we're trying to work out the differences.
Oh, nice. My son went to see the redwoods in North California and Dubai. I gotta get my dollar up, lol.
Hey, look, hey, let's do it. Let's get let's get the money. What's going on, Steve? Let's get that money rolling. I mean, honestly, Jeanette, the way you're going trading is not going to be a problem. It's not going to be a problem. The way you're going trading is not going to be a problem. It's not going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Just stay focused, get your money, get out the market, and just rinse and repeat every day. Look at the market, mark up your levels, get your target, get out. Just do it every single day. But and that's really all it is just staying consistent. Just stay consistent, you be fine. And the thing is, day trading to me, and what I want my students to look at day trading as, I want y'all to look at day trading as a stepping stone. Okay, day trading is not the end all be all. Day trading is a stepping stone. Once you get once you get day trading down, and you start making a consistent amount of money, you are then going to take the excess money that you have. You're not just going to put it in a bank account. You're gonna pay your bills with trading. The money you have left, you're gonna buy shares. You're gonna buy stocks and bonds. You're gonna buy a Roth IRA. You're gonna buy real estate. You're gonna buy land. You're gonna use the money you make day trading to build other forms of income. If you want to get into digital products or 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 AI creation, that's just another way of making money so that you can use that money to build other things. Build that family trust, uh, buy that stock so that you can have residual income coming in no matter what. That is the goal of me teaching you how to day trade, is so that you can use that money.
Yep, get those dividend paying stocks.
Oh, the microphone died. That's what happened. Hold on. There we go. I'm gonna have to plug the microphone up. So these microphones have charges on them. Yeah, but get those dividend stocks. That's the reason why I want you to learn to trade, because you could use the money that you make trading to build other things and pay for other things. You know, there's there's so much money to be made. But you don't have to just trade. You know, you got family trust, you got dividend stocks, you got Roth IRAs, you got real estate, um, you got dividend stocks, you got Roth IRAs, you got real estate, um, land auctions. And things cost way more than they used to. Okay. Last night, last night, I'm in Vegas. I went to go get a burger, French fries. Last night, I'm in Vegas. I went to go get a burger, French fry, and a drink. Burger, French fry, and a drink from a fast, not a restaurant, a fast food spot. Not even a regular restaurant. It was just a fast food spot. Tell me why that mug came up to $26. $26. Crazy. I remember going to Ruby Tuesdays, getting a burger, fry, and a drink for $26 and thinking, that's a lot of money for a burger. I went to a fast food spot in Vegas and dropped 26 on a damn burger, fry, and a drink. Madness. Madness. And see, in these rooms in Vegas, they make they don't want you getting food and being able to reheat it. They want you to buy more food. They think they slick. They think they slick. But I mean, the thing is, that's the thing. I don't mind paying for food. I don't. I mean, I understand we in Vegas, we're gonna spend more money than we normally do, and I'm cool with that. But it just goes to show that you have to start making more money. Most 9 to 5s only give you a 3% raise a year. Okay, a 3% raise ain't enough money to do nothing because the cost of living goes up 2 to 3% a year anyway. So you have to give yourself a raise. You have to figure out how to give yourself a raise because your job is not going to do it, people. Have to figure out how to give yourself a raise because your job is not going to do it, people. So I'm not saying quit your job. No, don't do that. Do not quit your job. Your job is paying bills right now. You need to figure out, how can I make more? How can I make more without having to ask my job to give me more? I need to find a way that I can make more. And that's how you do it. Trading in the stock market is one way you do it. Learning real estate is one way you do it. Learning AI is one way you do it. Learning how to sell digital products is one way you do it. Learning how to become a social media influencer is one way you do it. To become a social media influencer is one way you do it. You know? But guys, I do have to roll up out of here. Yeah, I do got to roll up out of here because it is 9 o'clock and my stomach is saying it's time to eat, cuz. It's time to eat, cuz. My stomach is eating my back right now. But yeah, I will see you guys later. I might be live later on randomly throughout the day. I'm going to the pool today. That's where I'm going. I am going to the pool, baby. But I'll see you guys later, man. Thanks for being here, you know.